Now, supermarket shopping is such a common activity, we don't often think too much about what we're buying and why. But the supermarket industry is very interested in how you think, and it has clever ways to try and get you to spend more.
You think you're buying smart at the grocery store, but are you? Do you know the tricks stores use to get you to buy? Fox 31 Denver does. Wednesday, we reveal the selling secrets stores don't want you to know about, so you can buy more and spend less when you shop. A Money Savers Report, Wednesday on Fox 31 Denver News at 9.
Have you ever walked into a grocery store for one thing and somehow walked out with the newest soda flavor drop, a limited time seasonal candle, that childhood snack that magically hit the shelves once again, and of course, more of something you definitely didn't need, all because it was too good of a deal to pass up? Yeah, that wasn't you being impulsive, that was the store controlling the entire experience. Most grocery stores are designed using behavioral science models originally developed for casinos, and the average shopper is influenced by over 75 unconscious design tricks before they even reach the first aisle. Let's break down how that happens. Welcome back to Beyond Surface Level, the place where we break down the hidden systems shaping our everyday lives, including the ones disguised as a quick grocery run. Let's dive in. Isn't it odd that every grocery store looks different, but somehow they all feel equally confusing? That's because the layout isn't built for convenience. It's built to slow you down just enough to make you see and buy things you didn't plan for. Stores use a strategy called breadcrumbing. They space out high-demand items just far enough apart that you're forced to wander into unrelated aisles. Need pasta sauce? That's great. Hope you enjoy walking past a wall of snacks and 3 new dessert launches first. And those twisty, single-entry aisles? Those are psychological funnels. Once you walk down one, your brain feels committed, even if you realize halfway through that you don't need anything there. It's basically a low-budget escape room, except the only thing you're escaping is your own self-control. Now let's talk about milk, bread, eggs, the basics. Why are they always in the back of the store? Not in the front, not in the middle, always the farthest possible point from the entrance. Because essentials act like bait. Stores know you'll come in for them, so they place them in a spot that guarantees you'll walk past the most products on your way there. Accidental shopping isn't accidental, it's engineered. And yes, there are entire consulting firms dedicated to studying how far they can push the milk before people start complaining. Spoiler, they pushed it pretty far. Nothing in the grocery store sits where it sits on accident. Brands pay for their location. Eye-level shelves are premium real estate. Companies shell out huge slotting fees just to get that spot. Not because their product is better, but because you're more likely to buy whatever is directly in front of your face. Kid eye-level shelves are a battlefield designed for pester power, the kind where kids beg, negotiate, and eventually win. Bottom shelves hold cheaper brands and generics not because they're worse, but because stores make more money if you don't look down. And all those impulse items at hand level, that's not coincidence. That's strategic temptation. Walking through a grocery store is basically the retail version of the Hunger Games arena. Why is produce always the first thing you see? Not to inspire healthy choices. It's to trick your brain into believing the rest of the store is healthy too. This is the health halo effect. You see the mist on the vegetables? It's there to keep things looking bright and fresh, even though it actually speeds up spoilage for some items. Lighting is manipulated. Colors are enhanced, greens look greener, reds look richer, everything screams farm fresh, even when it was shipped across the country in a refrigerated truck. And studies show that when shoppers see produce first, they buy more junk later. As if the store is whispering, "You picked up the spinach, go ahead and grab the cookies." And the kicker is they basically make the cookies and vegetables the same price. When stores doubled the size of their carts, customers started buying 20 to 40% more without realizing it. The cart isn't just a container, it's a psychological suggestion. An empty cart feels wrong, so your brain wants to fill it. Baskets are purposely less comfortable. They create just enough stress to push people back towards a cart. And once your hands are free, your shopping mindset shifts from quick trip to collection mode. Your cart is basically a rolling permission slip to overspend. Aisles are where most of the behavioral manipulation happens. Long aisles with one entrance force commitment. You walk in, you finish the path, even if there was nothing on your list. This is the transition cost effect. Aisles are intentionally narrow in high-profit sections, slowing down your pace and increasing the chance you'll notice products you weren't planning to buy. And right in the middle of the aisle sits the dead zone, the spot where the highest margin items live, not primed by accident, but by behavioral design. Aisles aren't just rows of products, they're psychological treadmills calibrated to your wallet. You finally made it through the trap, but now you reached the final boss, checkout. This area hits you at your weakest moment, when decision fatigue kicks in. That's why checkout lanes are stuffed with candy, gum, mini drinks, flashy snacks, and tiny overpriced items. These aren't here because people want them. They're here because people are tired. It's a micro-indulgence psychology. It's just $1. It's just a treat. It's just a little something extra. Checkout isn't a waiting area, it's the profit extraction zone. So why all this effort? Because grocery stores don't make the most money from what you plan to buy. They make the most from what they can influence you to buy. Every aisle, shelf, scent, light, and layout choice is designed using behavioral data that predicts how you move, what you notice, and how much you'll spend. This isn't just shopping. It's a behavioral science experiment where you are the best test subject. But once you see the blueprint, the entire illusion falls apart. You stop wandering, you stop impulse buying, and maybe you start coming to the grocery store with a written list of what you need. If you've made it this far, I hope you like this deep dive into the grocery store trap. If you want more videos that break down the hidden systems shaping your everyday life, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what topic you want to see next. Much love, and I'll see you next Sunday.